Hey everybody, it's Onyx. How are you? This is Mr. Beans. This is my other twin. Say hi. Say hello. Are you going to say hi? Say hi, world. How are you? Anyway, I guess he's going to play the shy guy today. Say hi. Anyhow, I'm going to update you guys on what we've been doing so far. We've been, as usual, filming and promoting Monavi. Am I going to be able to do this diary? Or you gonna steal the show? Okay, well, don't start whining. We're gonna give you your pillow back. Anyhow, we've been filming and promoting the drink as usual. And oh my gosh, I didn't get to tell you guys. The production crew has shifted gears. They decided that they no longer want to do a reality show or a docudrama. And that's what we were doing. So they pulled back on the docudrama and we're doing a documentary. It's a movie of my life. That is so freaking amazing. I'm blown away. What's going on? Every day I get I'm talking and I don't know if they can hear me. This is the diary. We gotta keep it real, right? But I'm gonna let him go because down, not up. And don't touch my drink. This is no. Hold on, guys. I gotta grab my drink before he takes it. Am I gonna have to do this diary over? Huh? They don't want to see us just rambling and stuff. Oh, now you up. Now you want to come? See, this is real life. I said I would stop trying to redo the diaries. I'll just do it, keep it going, keep it pushing, and then post it. Because we don't want to do anything artificial. And I've been trying to keep it 100 with everybody and with you guys. And all you moms out there, you can understand this, right? Working, and you have the babies, and they're screaming. Now, can I update them? Is that okay? Are you going to drink all my juice? I guess it wouldn't be real life if we didn't just let it happen, right? And that's what this is all about. Everything's about real life and just letting it happen. We don't want to doctor anything up. We don't want to create anything. We don't want to script anything. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a documentary. Now are you done? He's swishing the juice around his mouth. What's that face about? Okay, I'm going to update them. Can you go get your sippy cup? How about you go get your cup? Have you ever seen a 2-year-old swish the juice around their mouth? I think this is probably the most ghetto diary yet. Thanks to you. And it doesn't help that he looked like Pookie. All you need is a pacifier. You'll be a little baby in the hood, huh? Yeah? Say hi. Say hi. Oh, there you go. He's very animated. You guys like his hair? We're about to start dreads on him. We're going to grow dreads on him. I don't know. He is kind of pretty, though. I'm kind of concerned about him having long hair because people have already mistaken him for a girl ever since he was born. And we waited until he was like a year old. No, it was about a year and a half. No, he was a year old to cut his hair. I didn't want to do it, but I went ahead and did it because everybody thought he was a little girl, and I wanted him to look like a little boy. Okay, so can I finish my diary, sweetie? I'm going to attempt to finish this. Anyhow, I was rambling. I was telling you guys about how we shifted gears, and instead of the reality docudrama series, we're going to, everything is going to be transformed. Okay, this isn't going to work. I'm going to have to do another diary. Okay, can you let me do this? Oh, can I do this? Well, how boring is this? They don't want to sit here and watch you just keep drinking up all my juice. Okay, I'll let you drink the juice if you let me talk. Deal? Oh, wow. Okay, moms, you can relate, right? How many of you guys try to get stuff done on a daily? But this is a part of being a mom, right? This is what we do as mothers. And this is what you guys are going to follow. You guys are going to have boring moments. You're going to have exciting moments. There's going to be a lot of moments of me rambling about nothing or repeating myself. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to keep it 100% with you guys. I want to keep it real. And when I signed on for this project, I said I want it to be real. I didn't want anything artificial, anything scripted. And, you know, I I decided that I'm just going to keep doing the diaries. And on the first take, I'll just post it because I want you guys to see when I'm nervous. I want you to see my ums and you know, and it's like those are the big no's in um in speech. When you're giving a speech or when you're speaking, you know, there's a lot of things that we do, and there's, you know, I'm learning as I go. I'm learning along the way. But let me finish. So anyhow, we're doing a movie now. I'm I'm really excited that you guys are following me. I everything's on YouTube now. So please take a look at it, share it, tell all your friends about it. I am going to have a sit down, and they'll catch that where I'm going to go over the events in my life. It's going to be very difficult. I've been going over it, you know, here and there, speaking about it, but I'm actually going to share with you guys the tragic things that I've gone through in my life. And I have a couple of friends that know. I have family members that know, but I have a friend, and I won't say her name, but she knows who she is. Her mother was the first person that I actually shared a lot of things with. And I remember calling her, finding her, and I asked her, "Where's her mom?" Because I wanted to tell her mom that I got the courage to actually speak to the public about the things that had went on in my life when I was younger. And she told me that her mom had passed away, and that was really that hurt. It was very painful, and I can imagine how painful it was for her because that was her mother. But I remember speaking about her mom in my book that I wrote a few years ago before my home burned down, and I was actually doing a reality show then, and I called it quits after everything had happened. But her mom really meant something to me, and she always will mean something because that was the very first time I had opened up about things that had gone on to someone outside of family. And this this right here make you crazy. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to talk. If I can get any member of my camera to babysit, it would be great. You guys have to share. Well, one thing I have to say about the babies, whenever I'm going through any emotional issues, they can help take the negative away. Because as annoying as this is, it makes me happy when I look at them. And these, you know, okay, we're gonna let you guys go in the other room. Go get your cups, you guys. Go get your. Oh, I don't want to even drink that right now. But anyhow, these are two of my children, and I work quite a bit, but I'm very smart about who I leave them around, and I will protect these babies, and I have a few more with my life. If something were to happen to my kids, or someone were to do anything to my kids, I'd be ready to kill somebody. Even though they're annoying. Okay, it's time for you to go to your room. Even though they're annoying, they're innocent and they're so precious and the most beautiful thing that anyone can have. This is the best gift ever, hands down. It's not replaceable. There's no amount of money that can replace my children. I'd give up everything just to make sure and to ensure that they're okay and that they'll always be okay, and they don't have to go through the pain that I went through in my life. And the bizarre thing is that this show, this movie now, I should say, is it's the only reason it's happening is because of all the things that I've gone through in my life, all the pain. And like I said, there's a lot of things in my life. I'd say about 90% of my life I wouldn't change for the world. But you know, everything happens for a reason. I don't think pain happens for a reason, but I know that everything happens for a reason. Hey, no, I changed it. I changed it. My kids know how to get into my phone, but I changed the password. These are 2-year-olds that actually know how to get in an iPhone. And I'm texting, so I can't even think straight. And I've had an ADD moment. Okay, I'm going to finish this diary so I can go because it's already been 11 minutes. And I don't want to sit here and listen to you guys scream for the next 10. So what I'm going to do, Angel! I'm going to call my other kids. Angel! Chrissy, well, no, you come here and you get them, and then you can go get her. Get out! No, just grab him. Just grab their cups and get them some juice. Okay, go.
They've already had 2 cups of juice.
Okay, well, go. They want to play with my phone. This is the life right here. This is what I go through every day. They're throwing fits. They're screaming. Hold on. No.
What?
No, hold on. No, just look at him. Because you're not about to get that kind of attention. 1, 2.
Your switch is right there.
Yeah, get up.
Get out.
Go play. No, you're not coming back up here because you keep screaming. I need you to go to your room. Go on. Thank you. No, yeah, thank you. I have one that picked up. I have a 5-gallon, with the container where the water goes in, where we put change in it. One of them just picked it up and threw it, and the other one fell on the floor. I need you guys to go.
Come on.
Thank you. Hot Rod.
Come on, Hot Rod.
You know, this is behind the scenes. This is what it is. This is what it's about. And I said I was going to keep it 100% real. And if this is annoying to you, you could just always push stop and you don't even have to watch it. But that's what I want to do, is I want to keep it 100% real. Now let me try to tell you guys what's going on. Now that hopefully I'm not interrupted. I have the camera crew kind of laughing, but they can't help because they're behind the scenes, and that's where they need to remain, is behind the scenes. But you guys will catch the other view of this when the movie happens. Every time I say that, I get goosebumps because I can't believe that I'm actually doing a movie of my life, and I'm sharing that with you guys, and it just blows me away. And I was talking about, before my babies interrupted me, I was talking about my friend's mom, who I confided in, who means so much to me. But anyhow, I'm going to move forward because that's, I get really emotional about that. But she knows that I love her, and I'll always love her mom, because that just meant a lot to me, to actually speak about something that had happened that was very painful to somebody else. But like I said, I'll be sharing a lot with you guys. I'll be sharing everything that I've gone through. A lot of you guys already know a lot of the things, and I'm not going to give away too much. Or, I just like talking about it now because it feels so good. It's so painful to hold it in. It's almost like when you feel like you have to throw up and it's just sitting right here and it hurts. And you just want to, not to be disgusting, but you want to stick your finger down your throat just to make it come up finally. And that's how I feel about this. Me talking is that finger down the throat, just like, ugh, just getting it out, because it was that painful and that frustrating, that upsetting, for it to just sit there It agitates me. It irritates me. It's aggravating. It's painful. And that's why I'm going to continue to share with you guys everything that's happened. I remember I went to a meeting um, here in Salt Lake City, and it was called the Impact Training. And that was the first time that I actually shared something that had happened to me at the age of 2. That's, I think, from what I can recall, at the age of 2 was the first time that I was actually violated by my mom's drug dealer. And I don't know if it was a boyfriend. I just knew that they did drugs together. And that was the first time I encountered something. You guys will hear me talk about that, or I will talk about that. I will share that with you guys. But I remember in the impact training was the very first time that I shared it, and I would think I was in a room of 150 people, and I was blown away by how many people had been violated, and how many people had told me that I gave them the courage to share, to let it out, to talk about it. And I didn't finish that training because I wasn't ready. I don't think it was my timing. It was too painful, and I wasn't feeling that well. I'm not making excuses. I will go back and complete that training because it is an amazing. Um, it's an amazing training. It's life changing, and I do need to finish that. But I just wasn't ready, and I believe there are no accidents in life, and I believe everything has its own timing. But anyway, I'm rambling. Those are the things I will be talking about. I'll have a sit down, and I will talk about those events in my life. And I'm so blown away and emotional about all the support that you guys give. You guys are amazing. It's amazing what the internet can do for us. How many people we meet over the internet, and all the people that I have met, all the people that I've got back in contact with. I'm happy. Thank you guys, and continue to follow me, continue to support me, and continue to talk about a lot of things that has happened. Um, I thank you guys for sharing, and there's actually something that I want to share. When I asked permission before I decided to share it, someone had inboxed me and said that they were on the verge of committing suicide. And then they saw my video. They saw my video on the internet. The one where the very first video where I spoke about being, the very first video where I spoke about what had happened in my past, the sexual abuse. They said that from watching that video, they realized that it was something they didn't have to kill themselves over. That watching that saved their life. And that blew me away. That blew me away. And that's why I said, talk about it. Talk about it. There are so many predators that are getting away with things. They get away with it for years. Some of them never get caught. And they manipulate the system. They manipulate people. They manipulate children. They manipulate their families. And it's got to stop. Talk about it. Talk about it so kids can feel comfortable enough to talk about it. To teach your kids that nobody is supposed to touch them. Nobody is supposed to violate them. Teach them what's right. Teach them what's wrong. And don't intimidate your children, because that's what happened to me. I was so intimidated as a child. I didn't know who the hell to talk to. They don't respond well to intimidation. You know, don't talk at them. Talk to them, and let them know what's right, what's wrong, where they're not supposed to be touched, and stop leaving them with anybody. The one thing that frustrates me is when people just move people in on their kids. That you just can't do that, because you never know who you're moving in on your kids. You just never know. You know, you meet people and they're one way, and then after the honeymoon phase is over, there's somebody else. And you have a predator in your house before you know it. You have this monster in your house before you know it. Shit, sometimes you have them in your family. It doesn't even have to be a man off the street or a woman off the street. Sometimes it's your brother or your uncle or your daddy or your mom's boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, and then women are doing the same thing. It's not just men that are doing this. Women are doing this stuff to children too, and it pisses me off. that people are so freaking sick that you're willing to take the wings off the child's back and just set them on fire. There, you take that innocence away, and that's not okay. That's just it's not okay. And I'm gonna talk about it. And I actually I might start a nonprofit for sexually abused victims, because this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous at how this just keeps going on. And I realize I'm 30 years old, and I this stuff is still painful. This stuff is still painful. All these years later. And it's not even just the sexual abuse in your family. I don't know what the freak is wrong with this African American families. It's just so, I mean, I'm pretty sure that every nationality, I actually know that every nationality um, has this sexual abuse going on. But within African American families, there's a lot of incest. There's a lot of sexual abuse going on. I've talked to so many people and friends and just relatives, and just it's just it goes on, and it goes on for generations. It's just repetitive. It's generation after generation after generation after generation. It just goes on, and it's bull crap. It has to stop, and I want it to stop, because this is not okay. It's just not okay. Anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna stop talking about that right now, and I'm gonna move to a positive note, because I'll go on and on and on about that. Again, we're no longer doing the docu drama, which is it was. I don't like to use the word reality show. It was a docudrama. We are going to do it in the future. Right now, we're focusing on a movie. It's going to be a 2-hour film, a documentary of my life. So that has extended the filming process. Um, I am going to still um, talk about the business. I am still going to travel. It looks like we will be traveling internationally to promote the product that I love so much. We're going to um, we're going to be coming to LA here soon, and I'm about to actually I'm behind schedule. We were supposed to leave early this morning to go shoot the most amazing photo shoot of my life, and we're still going to do it, but I'm just behind. And let me get on schedule, and I'm going to show you guys that that footage. This is the first time that I'm actually going to be the model, and normally I'm the woman behind the makeup and the hair, but I'm actually going to be the model, and I'm excited and nervous and blown away, because for a change, I'm not going to be the makeup and hair girl, the stylist, the art director, the brainchild. So, anyhow, I'm just looking at my crew right now, and they're telling me we got to go. So I'm going to wrap this up. So anyway, it's now a movie of my life. That we're following. Hold on. Sometimes I tell the crew to grab the babies. And they're looking like, we're not a babysitter. We're just a crew. We filming this. So they're actually grabbing the kids. Pretty soon I'm going to start turning the camera around so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, go tell your sister. Go tell your sister. Go tell your sister. It gets really ghetto when you're in a house. I wouldn't say ghetto, but when you're in a house and the house is so big that you have to call your kids, because I don't want to yell. Come get the babies for me, please. I'm doing a diary on the internet and it's getting delayed. Did you just throw something? I got one on the floor screaming or crying, and one just sitting here Drinking my juice. And this is what I do. I just look at him. Excuse me. Excuse me. 1, 2. Thank you. Okay, go give it to Angel. Go give it to your sister. Go. Go get it to Angel. Everything is running. The film is still running. And it's not going to be edited. We're starting to capture unedited diaries. Well, and this is how it goes. This is what happens. It's all real. I'm no longer doing edited or trying to re-record or start over. No, that one didn't work. This is how it is. This is what happens. And notice I lost my charm last night. That's so not a good thing. And I'm very upset about that. But anyway, okay. So I think I'm done. I need to get up and get everything going. I'm in a better mood today. I closed up some I closed up some loose ends yesterday. I had closure on something, and that was so awesome. So I feel good about that situation, and I'm moving on. My heart is mended. Anyhow, I'm rambling. It's starting not to make sense because now my brain is starting to go, and that's a part of having ADD. I'm not perfect, and I have problems concentrating when I'm doing a whole bunch of things. So anyhow, I'm going to go. It's been about 26 minutes. This is the unedited version of my diary, and you guys are just going to start getting real diaries. It's part of my life. Let me know if it's boring. Let me know. I'm just going to keep doing what I do and hope that you guys just can relate and keep watching. God bless. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Don't forget to message me and keep inboxing me and keep supporting me. You guys are amazing, and I'm grateful for that. You guys take care.